Not gonna lie, the setup has gotten better. Big time better. What up, boys? That's pretty loud. But it's all good. What up? Them boys. Right there. What up, Craze? That JJ insert with the shades. That's right. That's right, that's right. What up? Sup, General? The two-time! Oh, I'm gonna say it forever. It's great. Feels so good to be a champion. Oh, baby! Feels good. Feels good, boys. Been working on a lot. As you guys can see, and I'll kind of show you guys. We'll go over that here in a few. But as far as the, like, this looks good, you know? Everything looks cool. Looks clean. Very nice. New little homepage setup. Squan, how are you? Are you world champs? Maybe. I'll give a rip. Yeah, so I'll just give you an update real quick of what I've been dealing with and what we're trying to, what I'm sitting here trying to do and trying to get done. At least for the site and as far as this, as far as all this stuff goes, gotta say, man, oof, it looks so good. Seriously, what's going on? Hello. All right, Control Shift B. Got it. It is, I mean, look at this right now. This is never looked so freaking good, man. I love it so much. It just, chef's kiss, man. Entire thing, top to bottom, looking good, man. This design came together so well. Ugh. This all together just looks so good, man. I love it all, man. It's all looking great. Big time, man. This, I feel like the contrast on this new screen is kind of all over the place. You have to tweak that. Definitely came out awesome. Yeah, man. I agree. This is like the last thing I did. I don't know. The tweak, I don't know. It didn't look right without I tried to put it on a phone, tried to just do something on the phone. I feel like it's a little bit better. It shows like player name plus points, things like that. Pretty good, man. And then, of course, had to buy that bad boy. Had to pick that bad boy up. Oh, yes. I love this, too. I should have written "Licks Me Daddy" on there. I mean, it's so nice. It's so fun that we won Super Bowl licks. Love it. Love it, boys. But anyway, if you want to catch crazy, if you want to buy this for Ander, you can catch this on the Sticker Mule site. It is up there. And don't forget, if there is an insert, a past insert that you guys want, I can shove it up on templates. And if you're the first one to buy it, you'll get it for... Actually, I think you'll get it for $9, legitimately. I think if it's your first time signing up and you, like, sign up through us somehow, I guess it tracks it. I mean, it tracked Dots and Kemp. And if you're the first person to order a specific template, then you'll get it for, I think you get $10 off your first order anyway. And then it's free shipping. So it'll be like a $9 t-shirt. And then I can add it as a product to the page here. And so it'll show up. So, yeah, so let me know, man. Like I said to you guys, take advantage of it, because after that, it's going to be like $25, I think, for any of the shirts and whatnot. But if you do jump on it early, it won't be. It'll be nice and cheap. So, again, man, love the way it turned out. It looks so good. Everything, man. Good stuff. So anyway, so here's the bad news on this sort of state of FTS stuff is I've been chasing John around for days because I didn't know whether to just make the pop-ups as usual, or since all of this is done, we could easily just make this clickable. And I asked him on Saturday or Sunday if he could just add the event page and just like drop in panes like this, so I can just go through and just stack in the info. And he made it seem like he was going, I don't know. He gave me some vague, like, should be able to kind of an answer. And then I waited. And so I kept going on and doing other stuff on the season and trying to kind of prep and getting all this stuff in the background done and making everything look good. And then just never said anything again. So then today, finally heard from him, talked to him. And I don't know, changing up his story as always. So I don't know. It's possible. He basically told me to wait and yeah, should be able to again. And then I waited all day, did other things, and then he kind of said like, "Oh, well, not like that. We'll just use the pot." So anyway, so yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with, which has been fun. So I'm really hoping, like, again, man, like I don't care. I would have done it the other way. I just want a black and white answer. It's just like I can't ever get like a black and white answer. I don't know, man. He's still trying to come down from the Eagles winning. He's too amped up right now. Yeah, like he probably did not notice or care. Yeah, I don't know. The last thing he said to me, like, he had to go out and shovel, and I said, okay, well, you know, call me when you're done. Just make sure it's like before 1:30. Like, just give me like at least some time before I got to go pick up Baker. And so then like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and now his things. And yeah, I don't know. I saw him on. He didn't say anything. The usual. So anyway, thought we were gonna have a nice event page that I could make look pretty, just like this, and then you know, kind of get it ready. I really want to get it up just so the info is all there, because again, man, we should, if you guys saw the announcement, like, it's cool to just have this, but like, we don't like this, the rest of this stuff, this is all announcement stuff, you know what I mean? Like, we should have one of these and then the event page linked to this, and then all the info is right there. And so I don't know. I just want to do it right. Like, at this point, it's here. Like, let's just make it all look perfect and get it done. So anyway, I'm waiting. Hopefully I'll have that. Man, this contrast is killing me. Hopefully I'll have that. He made it seem like maybe tomorrow. But so by Friday, I'll have at least the pop-ups up. I'll have hopefully an event page. And again, I just want stuff I can just manually fill in. We can get the actual achievement stuff in later, and I want to get the trade ups, all that stuff in. Like, you know, shouldn't be this difficult to get this all rolling. Again, not sure what else is really going on. So, but anyway, just want to kind of give you a quick update on what I've been trying to get done here. So with regards to the end of the playoffs and moving into the next phase of everything here and getting into Valentine's, I'll at least give you like an update on what we're gonna have coming up. You know, before you see pop-ups or before we get the actual event page and whatnot, where it'll be explained better. We will have, again, we'll have the same stuff as before. I'll probably do, I don't know if we'll do another like player trade up. I guess. I mean, I think that's kind of, I think that's a nice, like, you know, I think that's a nice addition to the trade up set. I don't know that we need it. I feel like everyone does get a bunch of those. And I'm sure you guys are going to be asking eventually, like, you know, the old Cullens, hey, like put the legendary pack at the beginning of missions. Yeah, missions are missions, man. Especially with like with now the event page. If you could tell, I'm still struggling with my voice. With the event page coming and the things that we're going to be doing through that, I'm hoping that that's where we're going to be able to do the most of, like, you know, everybody. What'll be nice is hopefully once we get these like objectives in and we can do that as well and sort of the season pass thing, then every event you'll be able to you know, unlock like one of each rarity pack or whatever, and maybe it multiplies for your sub or something, and that would be really cool. And that would be like holiday, you know, guaranteed. And then it would take so much more of the heavy lifting off of things like missions and whatnot. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like standardize exactly like what we're gonna have for contests, because again, I understand, I hear you guys, like Chief always says, like it should be very standardized across, you know, week to week, month to month, year to year, all that stuff, you know. I've had my posted here, rebalance the prize structure, week to event to season and whatnot. So I'm still trying to figure that all through and figure out exactly what we're going to do, and how that's all going to work. But, missions are going to stay pretty similar, I think. I don't think I want to make too many tweaks like we used to do, because that was like one of the biggest things that we had week to week, right? We had contests plus we had missions. We didn't really have too much more. Not that isn't a lot, but I do want to keep that very standard, especially for like the people who can't do a ton of missions. We're constantly lowering the amount. We lowered the time on the normal stuff, kind of get people in and rolling. But this event page is going to be like a really big deal, especially if everything looks as good as it does right here. To have that in place so you can go there and find all that information. That way, you're not like having to understand that the announcements are here. You can go find, whatever. It'll be right there. You'll know. You'll be able to click this, go right there. We'll have the header. We'll hopefully right side instead of this have, the image of the contest or whatever, showing you whether or not you're in it or whatever. That'll be great. And then kind of the info for all that, the trade ups or the inserts, the trade ups, all that stuff. And then, eventually getting the objective stuff in there. So that'll be really cool. Especially, I think personally, when we get to the objective stuff, it'll be cool stuff like, you'll be able to win a bunch of stuff for each of the holidays. But then I really think that this is where we can start getting into like, things like, badges and different things that you guys can collect and so on. So, again, I'm trying to keep John on task. It feels like every other day it's like, he forgets where we're at, what we're doing. I hope he's been working on the contest page stuff. I hope he's been sort of kind of getting me the event stuff at least in place. Again, a lot of it to me should be cut and paste. I mean, all this code's here to do all this stuff, give me 6 of these right here. Let me set a background, let me set the front or these. I don't care. Give me 6 of these for now just to put it there, and then we can kind of fix it as we go. At least to make it look good, to put it up in front of everyone's face, it should be good enough. Then something like this, putting this back out in ad form. Hopefully we can get some more people in. And then we really got to get to the creator HUD, and RTG to be able to, bring in these new groups so that they can play together and, be tagged with their creator code, yada, yada, and be able to, let them play their own RTG, whether it's smaller versions of it or whatever, alongside of us and everything that we do. So anyway, so that's where it stands, man. I wish I had the pop-ups and everything ready for you guys, but there is a ton of other stuff that I did want to get done as well. I really wasn't sure where John stood on everything and what he was going to give me, and he made it seem like I was going to get more than I really got, and all that awesome stuff. So what did I do in the meantime? I went through and I started getting everything set for the actual season. So just to give you guys a quick preview of what we got going on and how it's going to look, okay? And how I want to standardize all this stuff for what I'm calling Season 10 off-season, which you can see right here, all right? And again, so just for the actual event, this will be coming. You'll see by the end of the week, but we will at least have the super trade up, all the typical stuff. And then, like I said, it's possible we'll do a player trade up. I don't know if I wanted to keep that to just being a champ thing and maybe like a draft thing. I'm not sure. We'll see how it all ends up going, but I really hope he gets that stuff in, man. I'm getting doing the trade ups manually are starting to feel like doing the trades. Like, seriously, think about back when I used to push all trades manually for everybody, man. Crazy. Oversell and under deliver. That's never a thing in IT. Telling you, man. So anyway, I figured I would come live at least to kind of like give you guys an update. If I can go live tomorrow and do like the official, here's the events page and here is everything, awesome. But more importantly, it's time to get back to the standard structure as far as like the weeks go. Okay, we're gonna be back to Thursday having it unlimited at night, 8 p.m. Friday, we're going to have the typical 3:20 p.m. set. I'm toying with the idea of Sunday now being just like, NFL Sunday. Sunday being the start of like the over the weekend sim stuff, whether it's some type of tournament or whatever. But I'm thinking Saturday is going to kind of be a reset day. Sunday is going to be whatever the excess game set is. And again, we'll have 16 games every single week. And then Monday we'll be back with the 3-game set at 3:20, the live set again. So we'll have Friday and Monday live, and then Monday night to end at 8 p.m. again. Ayo, what up? What up, Crab? The 2-time. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The 2-time. I'm never gonna stop. But anyway, so here's what we got going on. And as you can see here, we have 10 weeks coming up. Okay. These 10 weeks stretching from February 11th, yesterday, all the way through the final week will be starting on April 15th. And so 22nd will be the final day of Season 10 and the Season 10 card background. So this will encompass all of Valentine's Day. We'll move from there into St. Patrick's Day event for March, and then into April, which will be the shortened sort of Easter event leading into the start to Season 11, the card refresh, the NFL draft, and then getting into all of that good stuff heading into, May and the early June for birthday. And again, so then we'll be into Season 11. But if you guys have already looked, if you've seen at the top, the schedule's already in, and I did post it. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, get in the Discord. I did post it in updates. This is the games played set for the live games played. So you can go through and see, it's pretty evenly distributed. We have 10 weeks. We have 6 live games each week, so 60 games. So it's not going to be perfect for everybody. But nobody plays more than 4 live games, and nobody plays less than 3 live games between now and then. Okay, so starting this week, Friday we're gonna have a live set, Monday we're gonna have a live set, and we're gonna be back to that rotation, and it should be pretty good and pretty standard throughout. So I'm gonna try to stick to that, even if I can't be here for something or something happens. I at least want them to be live if we can do it. Have that minimum of 6 live games every week plus the other sim stuff, and then we'll kind of fill in around that. All right, so Valentine's will be for the next 3 weeks, ending with week 3, which will be February 25th to the 3rd of March. So 3rd to the 4th will be the rough switch over from this to St. Patrick's Day. So we'll see how all that goes. And so let's get into the structure of the actual weeks and how it's going to look. And again, as John gets stuff in, as the contest page moves to a weekly, a full week view or daily view instead of the current view that we have now, we'll continue to, we'll tweak it a little bit, but I want to make sure a lot of this stuff stays pretty standard. I don't know how Panthers and Titans have more live games than KC, Baltimore, and Buffalo. It has nothing to do with that. See, you've never sat down and tried to put an actual schedule together in your life. So if you did, you would understand it's not an easy thing to do, because every time you try to grab a game here from this team again, all of a sudden you get extra games for a different, the schedule is made. Actually, I can go into this, right? Season 10 off schedule. So basically what I do is I have this generator that I made a while ago, and I basically I fill in the teams here, and depending on if San Fran's here or San Fran's here or San Fran's here, it will shove them in all over and create this 16 game schedule. Okay. And so this was back when there were still 16 games in the NFL. And so basically what I can do nicely and quickly now is I just come in, I recopy the file, I just move some of the teams around in here, and it generates a schedule nicely. So you'll see, it's division week, out of comp, it's all different stuff depending on, what the color coding is and whatnot. And, so again, it's much easier. So then what I do is I go in, I put in week 1, week 2, and then I go through, I randomly roll to see what teams will play when. I start to shove them in, and then I keep track on the live games played sheet how many teams play where. So that's basically, that's how I do it. But trust me when I tell you, it's a lot more difficult to actually put together and to get right when you're actually doing it. And so, you know, it wasn't that I hate the Chiefs. I don't hate the Chiefs, especially now that we're the two-time. What up? Yeah, so basically it's that, and in the end it kind of comes down to, you know, plus or minus here and there. And I think the only thing I had to switch was on the last week. I had to switch Vegas with somebody else because no matter what the setup was, the last team that had 2 games played, it was always going to be 5 games for somebody else, so I moved something around. So anyway, so the final week, week 10 of this offseason, it ended up making sense. All right, so all right, so like I said earlier, the structure is going to be exactly the same every week. We're going to go Thursday night, 8 p.m., Friday at 3:20. You know, whether it's all 3:20, 3:20, 4:4, you know, whatever, that thing we used to do. It just kind of depends on what happens during the week and different things that may change. But for the most part, we're going to try to stick to 6 live games every single week as long as I can be here. Sunday is going to be, and I just set this up as a 4 o'clock start, you know, 2 games at 4, 2 at 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, because again, we're going to have an 8-game leftover set, whether we do that or some type of Survivor or whatever, you know, it'll be some version of this on Sunday for you guys to kind of do a little extra with and play around with, okay? Monday, 3:20 again, the triple set, and then the Monday night. And as far as contests go, I did move some stuff around a little bit and try to think through the way this is going to work, and make it a little more fun, a little bit different. And I still have to come up with the Sunday thing, but at least at this point, this is what we're going to do. Thursday night, the usual. Thursday night, we're going to have an unlimited. The unlimited quickie version, but it is getting a slight change. I can see some of you guys have already filled in for this week. I did condense the levels a little bit, and then I shoved a little more higher, a little stuff lower, and I took the typical 30K top and just said, well, listen, if you get 60K in a single play game, you might as well get a super unlimited. So I did shove the super unlimited back in at 60K, just kind of left it there, added 150 trophies to go along with it, and to make the offset for the missing coins that you would get for like a typical clear, since this version is free, I added in 10 mission player pack, or sorry, 10 mission player 50 packs. All right, so that's a pretty big prize if you do end up hitting the 60K. So again, it's supposed to be a Thursday night quickie, nothing too crazy, but if you do end up hitting 60K, it sucks that you only get this and above, but you know, this kind of adds a little bit extra for you guys again. And then I kind of condensed the tiers a little bit. But again, this is what the structure is going to be looking like on Thursdays, okay? But pay attention because it is going to be a little bit different on Monday as well, all right? Because Thursday is going to be free for the unlimited. Friday's setup is going to look like this. So Friday, unlimited, is going to be a tier 1 game, okay? Tier 1 is going to look pretty similar to what we had before. Again, just kind of cut out little stuff to condense it a little bit better. Just cleaned it up for this set. And we'll see how it all looks. But the typical 60K that you were used to seeing, all the typical coins and all that. And again, this is going to be a paid tier. So this is going to be a tier 1 sub contest on the site, okay? But because Thursday was the free unlimited, Friday is going to be a paid unlimited. Friday's capped game is going to be a free version, okay? And so now that we have the min-maxes built into the contest, you can go in and see it as you're picking players. I did jot it here just for my own sanity as well, so I could kind of pay attention. 4% minimum, 20% maximum. We're going to try this. We're just going to see how it goes. I have been doing 30%, 3%. So I moved it. We're doing 20%, 4%. To try to flatten it out a little bit more. All right. And we'll see what that plays like. So this is going to be the Friday capped setup. Okay. The capped on Friday and Monday are going to start. I think it's going to be min-max, and they're going to kind of like pass each other and go the opposite way. I'll see how it all goes. But I have Friday set up at 100K and Mondays as I think 1.5 milli. And again, they're going to kind of go all over the place, and I'm going to try to evenly split it out so that they kind of pass each other and then go in the opposite direction. So this is going to be the setup for capped, okay, for the free version on Friday, okay? If you are a player on the site, free, you can play for free. If you are a tier 1 sub or higher, I believe that's how I set it up, right? Tier 1 subs or higher will get a second entry into the Friday capped, okay? Again, the free version. First and second place are going to be paid out the top tier. 125 trophies, plus you're going to get the legendary resource packs. That's going to add into that. Still going to be about the 150 for there. You're going to get a whiteout contest pack. Whiteout contest pack has been edited, okay? The whiteout contest pack is now a newbie version, so it's not tradable. Again, because it's going to be in the free tier. But you'll see here in a minute how that's gonna, how we're gonna make up for that. You're gonna have some of the event stuff in there. Some of the XX packs to make up for the coins are going to be like, we're gonna tier up the rarities and such to kind of make those a little bit better. But this is going to be the structure. It's going to go out to about 30th place, and we're also going to have some freebie stuff just for playing. So if you're not great, if you're not placing high yet, if you can't, if you can't make it in the cap just yet, you're still going to get at least an event 10 pack plus a little bit of XP. And again, you'll get to play along. Again, that's going to be the free variant. It's not what it is. It's activate, not update. Shut up. That's going to be the free variant that you get to play on every Friday. Okay. So Thursday night's going to be a free unlimited. Friday is going to be a tier 1 plus unlimited. But then a free capped. And as usual, the salary game on both are going to be identical. Okay, so these are going to be free-to-play salary games. The difference, entries for the salary, 1 free, 1 subscriber, tier 3. All right, so I don't know. We're going to try it. We're going to go with it. We're going to see how it feels. I always feel like when you have less, it's better. I think it could be cool to add in some more promo code stuff with salary like we used to do. Yeah, we'll see how all that goes. Maybe I'll start hiding some stuff on social media in different places, see if people pick up on that. I forgot about this. Friday Unlimited. The Unlimiteds, at least for, well, I don't know, we're going to see. I added a second entry in. 150K. You want to do it? You don't have to. If you want to, 150K. If you're averaging about 40 to 50K, might be worth it to you. I don't know. We're going to see. So I know some of you were already talking about it in the Unlimited, but there is going to be a second entry, at least here for, this week, maybe next week. We'll see how it goes. Probably for the next 10 weeks. We'll see how it all goes. And again, 150K. It's a lot of coins. You could have a good week where it makes sense and you do it. But you're pretty much going to have to hit the 50K tier in order to make at least your coins back. But hey, if you do, you'll lose the coins from it, but you're going to get a bunch more resources and whatnot. So yes, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a good, bad thing. I have no idea, but at least for the 10 weeks, we'll try to stick to this. Maybe there's some weeks that you want to buy it. Maybe there's some weeks that you don't. For the really high-end player, it may... I don't think I will do it, but Steve may want to. He's always kind of wanted something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the prize point is. We'll see if Cody does. We'll see if other people do. I don't know. Sometimes you may just have more cards and it may work out. All right. So, again, Thursday, free unlimited. Friday, tier 1 plus unlimited with the ability to buy another entry for 150K or buy one period for 150K. You don't have to be a sub to do that. The capped game on Friday will be a free variant. With the contest pack from here going forward, and nobody had any left, these being untradeable, but you'll see in a minute. We're going to make up for that in a different spot. Oh, and this is a rare plus plus, right? Isn't that what that's been? Yeah, so that's been rare plus. Okay. So all this stuff has been retweaked, paid out to 30th place. I think that'll be roughly 1/3 of the board. Maybe we go a little bit further. We'll see next week. And yeah, you'll get a free pack for fun for playing, plus a little bit of extra XP. Salary, going to be free both times. You can get up to 2 entries. Second entry is going to be tier 3, so you get 1 entry for being free or tier 1, tier 2. Tier 3, you're going to get a second blackout entry, okay? First and second place are going to be the top tier for blackout, as well as capped in everything. And again, you can read through and see some of the changes to the stuff in here. So it's fun, right? If you're a tier 3, you can get 2. You can sweep the board. You can get 2 blackouts, and it's guaranteed to be. I think it's. I gotta look. I actually think I wanted to make this. I feel like the blackout's a fun one to make guaranteed insert. I gotta look at what I did with that. So anyway, that is the first half of the week. Okay. Over the weekend, like I said, I've yet to put in the Sunday stuff. I'm going to figure out what we want to do. We're going to have the XS 8 games. But again, I want to stick to this as like the base setup. We're going to come back on Monday. Monday, we're going to have a reverse of what we had on Friday. So the Monday Unlimited is going to be a free version, okay? Free, you get to play once. If you want to spend 150K, play again. If the lineup, if the cards make sense and you want to do it again, have at it. And you can get in a second time. I think probably not this version, people will, but we'll see how it goes. Again, Monday Unlimited up to 60K, offset since it's free instead of coins with packs and different things. I switched up the packs and what you get. You get a couple rare and better packs, some player packs in there to kind of make up for it. But again, Monday is going to have a free version of Unlimited. And because that's going to be free, then the capped is going to be opposite. Okay? Monday's capped is going to be tier 1. Okay? Also, if you're a tier 3 sub, you will get a second entry into Monday's capped contest. Same thing, 4% min, 20% max. And here is the new prize structure. Okay? First place, you're going to get a guaranteed holiday whiteout pack. 150 trophies, 50K coins on top, the XP, and the couple holiday packs to go along with it. Second place, you will get a whiteout contest pack. It will be the newbie version, but at least you'll still get a whiteout to go along with it. And you'll be able to pick up, a bunch of similar prize things along the way as well. Some of the holiday stuff in there. And then again, it's tiered a little bit higher, a little bit better. And it's tiered down to 30th place again. And just for playing, holiday normal pack, you get the XP in there. And that's going to be the capped game. And again, 4% up to 20% for the min-max. Salary game, it's going to be identical to the one from Friday because, again, it is a free tier. If you are tier 3, you'll get a bonus entry on top. So I don't know. It'll be cool to see with just like 1 or 2 entries this time how how the leaderboards end up looking. Okay, so that's going to be the early stuff Monday. And then Monday night, so is going to be opposite of Thursday. Monday night is going to be a Quickie Unlimited. And this is going to be tier 1 plus, okay? Yeah, just 1. And if you're a tier 1 subscriber, you'll get to play on Monday nights to end our week. And again, Thursday will be a free version, so you can play in that, all right? And then again, condensed a little bit, all the way up the typical stuff we already had, up to 30K. I swapped and condensed it a little bit, and then I added in the new 60K tier because, again, if you clear on a single game day, you kind of do deserve it, all right? So there you go. So you have up to 6 chances at a Super Unlimited every week. It's going to cost you big time, and you can actually see here 204,500. That is the coin difference between like a typical paid Unlimited for like the Friday Unlimited and for this, since it is still tier 1. Again, you hit 60K. The step before that is only going to be 30, but if you do go nuts and hit 60K, you get a triple on somebody nuts, you are still going to get that big benefit that you do on like a typical unlimited. All right, so there you go. There's bunch of different stuff for you guys to do. Not everything is going to be free. Not everything is going to be paid for. There's going to be a good mix every day. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. So, like I said, the cap's going to kind of change throughout the throughout the next 10 weeks. It should be super standard. We will have more of the event info coming before Friday. We'll see what John does or says, or if he feels like working today. Yeah, we'll see how it all turns out. All right, so we got this. We got updates to the site coming, and yeah, man, it's never looked better. Looking awesome. So there you go. That's the week coming up. Anybody have questions, comments, concerns, anything you want clarified as far as structure and setup and whatnot? There will be the Valentine's event, champion thing at the end. I'll let you know. I'm going to, mess around with how we're going to do that a little bit, how you'll win into it maybe. As in like maybe add more people in. We'll see. But yeah, it should be good. And I'll have more info on that as well with trade ups and all that stuff coming in the next few days. All right. Need triple bonus in rushing and passing for Lamar? Probably, which can happen, I guess. It can. Yeah, you never know. What I got? Oh yeah, I was testing as I was re-adding in and doing all that good stuff. Oh, my throat, man. Oh, man, I feel like I lost it all over again. All right, we good? We good? Yeah, I do have packs. It's nice. It's not. Oh, not showing. It's nice to just like clear out. Like now that I did like the you see all the I have 11,851 epic pubes over here. So it's funny to look and go, oh, it's nice to just like scrap every. Like I'm at that point where I'm scrapping epics. You know what I mean? I'm scrapping epics that aren't 100% or better. It's cool. I went through. I took all the time to do all that stuff, and now it's nice. The resemblance between Gino and Luda makes me want a Gino. Dude, I know. I do love the Gino. The Gino is such a cool card. Yeah, I do love the Gino. Gino and Luda. I don't know if he looks that Luda. A little bit, I guess. Yeah, Gino's a cool card, man. That's a good one. I think I have like a base Super Gino. I don't think we'll be getting to rebirthing that bad boy, but but yeah. And we got some. Get rid of these jams. Remember what happened to him? Blake Corum, huh? Oh, I know him. Daisy, don't be a punk. All right, so I'll keep these in case I'm up tomorrow with the full info for the event, and we'll rip those then. And yeah, man, I'll keep you guys posted on any other stuff going on. Again, kind of at the mercy of him as usual to try to get this stuff ready for everybody and making sense. So, I don't know. Couldn't be happier with the way these came out. Just how this all looks. Love it. So, yeah, man. If you have anything else, DM me. What else do I have? Oh, I have a little post-it that says depth change logs. I mean, come on. How is that? How does that not just give us like a change logs and put little bubbles on it. So you got a little update, when there's ones that give us change log. It should be so simple. I hit the button for the week. Depths change, bang. There you go. That should be so simple. I have that, and possibly just removing the depths from the stats page because it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. It lies. What's the point of having it if it just lies? I don't know. I guess you got to know to go by star. I don't know. It all doesn't make any sense. So anyway, can you tell Collins not to start Burrow for Friday's Unlimiteds? Yeah, I don't know. He'll do what he wants to do. All right, boys. Yeah, my voice is just not feeling great. It's getting worse over here. So, all right. So I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow, but definitely on Friday on actual Valentine's Day for some live games, which would be nice, man. It'll be good to get back in the mix, you know? Back to the live game grind. I know everyone's missing it. I'm missing it too. I guess I gotta get rid of this like little chintzy mixer thing. I mean, we just go to the one mixer. That might actually be like one of the biggest space savers. Also, like, help me big time. Yeah, we'll see. So, anyway, things are looking good. I love you guys. Let me know if you need anything. FantasyTheShow.com. Get in, get signed up, and jump in the Discord, man, on the homepage. Get in there, yell at us, and hang, man. All right, I'm out. The two-time. Gotta love it, boys. Feels so good. Collins, one day, man. One day you'll be back. You'll know what it's like. But it ain't this year. Definitely ain't this year. Later, boys!